Year A Lesson 13, Learning to Trust God. Friday's lesson is entitled The End of the Trip. Memory verse, 1 John 5:4. For whatever is born of God overcomes the world, and this is the victory that has overcome the world, our faith. Our Bible reference is found in Genesis chapter 35 verses 16 to 29. Jacob's household had left Bethel and was on the way to Hebron, where his father Isaac was now living. But before they got there, his beloved Rachel died during the birth of her second boy. She named the baby Ben-Oni, meaning son of my sorrow. Poor Jacob was broken-hearted. He had loved Rachel so much, and she had been so important to him that losing her must have seemed worse than losing his right hand. He even changed his new son's name to Benjamin, which means son of the right hand. The stone marker that Jacob built at Rachel's grave remained hundreds of years as a reminder of his love for her. Finally, Jacob arrived in Hebron, and he was again with his dear blind father Isaac. They must have been a comfort to each other until Isaac died years later. His two sons, Esau and Jacob, buried him. Esau had once eagerly waited for this event as a time to kill Jacob for stealing his birthright. Genesis chapter 27 verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. But everything had changed. Jacob gladly gave Esau the birthright portion of their father's wealth, which was all he really wanted. When the birthright portion of Isaac's wealth was added to what Esau already had, there were too many animals for his and Jacob's livestock to graze close together. So Esau wisely and willingly moved far away. Genesis chapter 36 verses 6 to 8. And Esau took his wives, and his sons, and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts, and all his substance, which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob. For their riches were more than that they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Let's apply it. At last, both Esau and Jacob had received what was most precious to each of them. Esau had worldly wealth, and Jacob had heavenly wealth. Each had chosen what he thought was most important. Who had made the better choice? Jacob and Esau had the same privileges, but Esau's choices were wrong. God loves everyone, but he hates sin and the wrong choices people make. That's what the Bible means when it says God loved Jacob but hated Esau. Malachi chapter 1 verses 2 and 3. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. God hated the selfish sins that kept Esau from having the eternal inheritance that isn't gone when this life ends. Which wealth are we wanting and choosing each day?